Kijimi was one of the wildest I'd ever seen.
It's epically big. It has got street after street.
It's like stairs leading to stairs.
The walls were easy, the windows were easy, bloody roofs.
400 construction guys. It's like running an army.
Ta-da! Where is this in the
Well,
script?
this is the Kijimi, the snowy planet. We wanted to reference Kurosawa's Hidden Fortress. The original two guys in Hidden Fortress were basically the initial versions of 3PO and R2, two people in a bigger adventure.
I went to high school in Japan, and when I walked in, these looked very familiar, those roofs.
You know, the walls, the sloped angles and the giant flagstones. It's very much based upon our tribute to Kurosawa.
The idea for Kijimi, what it looked like, what it felt like, it was really just, here's a corner of the galaxy that we should take a peek at to see what these villages are like when the First Order's occupied them.
You guys are like, let's get out of here, and you start to walk off.
Because it's the first slam, I think, and then pushing.
The whole thing would be a little riskier. Quite cold up here, isn't it?
Amazingly, Star Wars has these big, beautiful sets. You're not imagining that much of it because you're actually in them. I just feel like I am in the galaxy right now. I'm gonna win.
Ready and backward, civilians, troopers. 3, 2, 1.
My scenes, I got to really work with a lot of the real actors, which was so helpful. And amazingly, Star Wars has these big, beautiful sets. You're not imagining that much of it because they've built these insanely massive, incredible sets. So you're actually in them and you do feel like you're in Star Wars. You're like, I am in the galaxy right now.
Go.
We knew that we wanted to learn more about Poe, we wanted to learn more about Finn, but the challenge was to do that without stopping the film.
Sometimes it takes a couple tries, you know?
A couple tries.
A couple tries, you gotta... Down a couple tries, I was about 29. Was it? Didn't feel like that much for me. They're everywhere. We gotta find another way.
There's an Arthur Miller quote, which is that every drama is a story of the birds coming home to roost. And I think that's somewhat true for everyone in the story. Poe and the way that he left things with Zori comes back in the film.
Heard you were spotted at Monk's Gate. Thought, he's not stupid enough to come back here.
I love that we get to go back to when he was a young, scrappy guy.
Poe and Zori have history.
Okay, well, he had a little moment in time there where he was caught up in the spice ring.
I think they were like a lot of people in Star Wars. They're surviving in the only way that you can.
You were a spice runner? You were a stormtrooper?
Were you a spice runner?
Were you a scavenger? We could do this all night.
You know, she takes a guy out.
No, just for the chance.
And then that's the end of the show.
She's just really cool.
Bounty for her just might cover it.
I have 3 kids, but there is nothing I have ever done that my son has thought was cool until this.
So, JJ?
Yes?
It will be the twirl on 1 and the pull out on action. Okay.
So, Carrie, the gun goes up on action. 2, 1, action!
JJ told me he wanted it to be always this kind of alluring, wondering who she was. Like seeing people and them not seeing you is very unnerving.
And action.
I've saved up enough to get out. I'm going to the colonies. Want to come with me?
When the visor comes up and you see those eyes, That ended up being one of my favorite scenes to shoot because it's a real moment of connection. And you often don't see Poe vulnerable. It's that way that sometimes these people from your past that knew you in a different light, they say that thing that reminds you of who you are.
With Daisy, John, and Oscar, you know, they've been together in this crew, this tribe for years now, and they have a really sweet, fun, rowdy chemistry together, and it's nice to be around. They're rowdy and they're singing songs and they're telling jokes and being physical with each other. It's good. You know, they, in a way, have grown up together through this experience, this adventure.
Spectacular Carrie Russell.
So we're in Babu Frick's droid shop, and we've made hundreds of robot parts in the set deck and props department.
Unbelievably, whether it's shooting this tiny, intimate, emotional series about a girl going to college in New York, or this massive, epic Star Wars series, he's the same. JJ's the same. He just dreams big. I don't know how else to put it. He uses more of his brain than I do, certainly. And it's just, he's good at it. He loves movies. He loves them. And that's so apparent in his work. And he's just fun to work with. And I think that's why he succeeds.
And if you look up, you'll see various heads, some of which have been seen before, some that are brand new. Forever banging your head. Possibly, if anyone who knows the Ralph McQuarrie concepts, and that's stuff based on his.
The intricacy is closely interconnected to a complete mess. So we've got one or the other, I'm not sure which. Our team is luckily very well versed in Star Wars.
Greebles. Greebles was the word apparently invented on the first Star Wars film.
It is your birthright to rule. It's in your blood. Our blood.
Rey, never be afraid of who you are.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. This is your fight.
Who are you? I'm Rey. Rey Skywalker.
What we've done all this time. I want you to know that you have been a real friend, R2. My best one, in fact. The Force brought us together.
I will finish what Luke started.
1,000 generations live in you now. This is
your destiny. The Force will be with you.
Always.
If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.